here. John's going to take us for a ride. And we're also going to get a podcast in there in the cab. So stay tuned for that. Hit up after our zag. Here's the Horsch. We're in the field. What are we doing, John?
We're putting down fertilizer for corn. We'll
Okay.
be planting corn here when it warms up.
Nice. What kind of reeds are you doing?
Very high, very variable rates on urea. So we're very high rates.
No leaks yet? No product
leaks.
blowing out or
No leaks.
no plugs?
No hoses are breaking.
All right.
Plugged once or twice, but just a small issue.
The blockage told you right away?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Tells us right away.
These guys are already believers.
good.
Yeah, you're already believers in the intelligent ag blockage.
Oh, very much so.
Yep.
Yes, very much so. There are no others.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
We've
there
had
are no
great success. Heard it's been the best investment on a drill from many customers.
Yep.
Yep.
I will agree. 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
As I understand it, what they're doing right now is they're putting a couple different blends of fertilizer down. The main portion of the fertilizer is coming down the normal seed area, which is spreading it and putting it in a band. This is shallower. And then the blend is going through this front one, the normal fertilizer run. I think I saw 100 to 300 and some pounds of fertilizer going in per acre. Let's check in on how this is looking. You guys remember we put all these hoses in and had to put these lowers back up. He said they're sealed up pretty good. They seem to be working. You don't see dust or fertilizer blowing out. Nope. Now, if you asked me to go move this tractor,
You couldn't do it.
I would probably say I don't know how to drive a Fendt.
You'd sit here and look at this. How do we do it?
John, do you in case?
I'll show you something.
All right. Show us how to do
here
it.
we are in neutral. Park, steps go down. You see
Okay.
here we're in neutral, no forward, no back.
Okay.
To go forward, you cannot just push this to go. There's a little button back here you have to squeeze. Right there. Push it forward. There we go.
Huh.
Now don't touch the throttle. Never touch the throttle. Unless you want to, you can, but
Because it automatically
yeah.
changes your RPMs?
Yep.
Now, why do you think they have it where that button's on the side of the
For safety. It's safety.
Okay.
So you don't just push this or back off.
Ah.
Pull it. So it's
Whereas like the Deeres have just a detent, but
yeah.
but you can figure it out really easy. You just pull out and push forward and you're in gear. Interesting. Now, if I can remember that, I'll be able to drive a Fendt. What do you like about the Horsch?
It's easy to work with. Service has been very good. I think the Horsch, and we started with Concord. Concord kind of drifted away from different things, and it's a lot like the Concord. But no, we like the Horsch. We like it a lot. We've had it. Gosh, I think this is our third one we've had.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why is it the third? Why not the original one? Is it just time over time you like to upgrade a little bit?
Yeah, upgraded. First one was 40 foot. We had a smaller tractor at the time.
Oh, okay.
And it went up to a bigger tractor and it just up the rim.
Okay. So bigger size, newer, maybe
Yep.
electric meters.
A little bit
hard
newer.
size.
Yep. A
Yep.
little bit newer technology.
Very good. John, a couple questions for you as we get into this and learn more about Fransen Farms and your history. First of all, give us a little background about how you guys got started. What generation farmer are you? Things like that, if you want to share what kids are involved.
Sure. I'm third generation. My grandfather homesteaded, came from Sweden in 1898. Homesteaded the farm where my wife and I live, where our kids grew up, where my dad grew up, and Dad expanded, Grandpa expanded, I have expanded, and Brian is. We're just growing the farm. this area of McLean County out here by Cole Harbor, Underwood, Riverdale area has been very good to us. Very good area. Very, very good. Crops have been good. Yeah, there's times some things don't go like we want. We have, don't get the rain or a hailstorm comes through. But for the most part, it is, I think one of the best places in the country to live and to farm.
Well, we ran out of fertilizer, so we're gonna go fill it up. I mean, they're gonna fill it up, not me. I'm just gonna watch. They don't need me. He's got a camera right there. No wonder he knew exactly what to do. It's almost like you had eyes back here. I realized that after you knew exactly where you were going. Yeah, saves a lot of hassle. Well, it's not every day you get to see something like this. Randy here told me that his cart could go on water. I think he even said, it's like Jesus, this thing will walk on water. And I started to laugh like, that's funny. But he wasn't kidding. He's got LSWs here on his front tires and his rear tires. He said that he picked these up for only a couple $100 a piece, kind of a get rid of this model deal. Got the rims off a farmer in Canada. And then these are LSWs and rims off of a John Deere combine. If you want to do this, now the front's on your own. I don't have any leads for that. But apparently, these will come right off of a combine, matches the bolt pattern on the hubs. He did have to add this spacer right here. So a 4-inch tube, it looks like right here, to space out the rim to allow clearance for it to clear all this stuff. And I suppose it allows clearance for you to pull your meter cartridge out and get it out of the meter housing. But as you can tell, we've got some stainless steel here that Reddy has provided. He says it's working great, flawless. He uses the front tank for sulfur. They do beans in the back. But just look at the size of that thing. I just love the look of it. Needless to say, he said it has really no compaction issues. It just floats over everything. Here's an 1895 drill. It did not come as a package. He bought the cart separate. It's been converted to an 1890, so it's 10-inch spacing. What they did was they removed the rear rank strut piece here. Used to be back here. They drilled these holes up farther, moved the strut ahead, and then they removed the rear rank off of here, which you can tell bolted into here onto this tube. It had one of these right here, and then these wheels were back here. It just makes this a little longer because this hitch probably would have mounted up a little bit, but not a bad setup. If you ever do want to get rid of a rank on an 1895, I guess it is possible. It's been done. And of course, Reddy has done some work on it. You'll see some improved wheels here, seed tabs, discs. It's got the stabilizer in here. I did see some stainless tubes in here. He's done some stainless tubes. We may have done some pivots. Here we go. We got our bolt-on notch closing wheel plate. That bolts right onto your existing wheel. That's a good example. Here it shows the Thompson wheel. Look how thin that is. And that's a dedicated wheel. That's going to cost you probably 115 bucks, probably. Maybe 130 nowadays, I don't know. And this one right now is 65, so half the price for a very similar result. You've got a wheel that is a 1/4 inch thick, but it's also got a depth band. So this depth band keeps it from going too aggressive, too deep. You're gonna get that crumbling and closing, but you're also gonna get the depth control. Whereas here, you may get a little too much aggressive action, and that could be a problem in some situations. Half the cost, I don't know. You decide. So we are in the southwest corner of Minnesota, making our way to Jackson, Minnesota, where we're gonna get to see that tractor tour. The Fendt tractor plant. That's gonna be pretty sweet. But first, we're gonna stop by this 1990 CCS, check it out. We're near Laverne, Minnesota, and we just rebuilt this last summer. Cute little guy. They got this machine primarily for cover crops. They don't use it for seeding, maybe a few beans just to check to see how it does compared to a planter. But big feedlot you can see behind us, we're in the middle of, and they do a lot of dairy or beef cattle here, but they use this for the cover crops in the area. There's programs out there. Maybe that'd benefit you. I've also heard of guys using machines like this to help with combating all those chemical resistant weeds. So they've got a place. Well, we made it. Howdy.
Good morning.
What a tour we just had. What'd you think, Eugene?
Well, what I was amazed with, that how synchronously everything acts here. And I asked myself a question, what type of management is needed, the logistic type, to get everything together. So when we see the finished product, we say, oh, this is a good thing. But it's difficult to imagine how many 900 people are synchronously acting, and there are no, I wouldn't see any people sitting idly doing nothing. Everything is synchronized. That's what I am amazed with most of all.
You know what though, I think they self-managed because I don't know that we saw any managers. If you have the chance, I highly recommend coming to Jackson, Minnesota here. Tour the place. They've got tours 3 days a week. Today was Monday, 10 to noon. And for a couple hours, you can see how they put these together. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty cool. And then of course their Infinity Center. This is a pretty neat place too. You can see the various products. You can read up on the brands, what their features are. You can even test drive a tractor in the tractor seat there. And of course you can see a beautiful gold tractor behind me, which is signed by Secretary Rollins, who we saw at the Commodity Classic. I was actually there when she signed this tractor. Check out the Commodity Classic videos that we had previous to this one. They'll be linked up here and in the description.
So you bought something for Russell and Walter.
What do you think?
Yeah, they love these machines.
Yes.
I think when they grow a little bit older, they would love also to come here and to watch, because both of them are very fond of various kind of machines. So.
And you know what, guys? Thanks so much for watching. Pretty cool spot. We'll see you next time. God bless. Make sure you like and subscribe to keep up on all the fresh content posted weekly, which includes helpful tips and tricks, new products, and various adventures. Also, make sure you check out Reddy's website to shop our performance air seeder solutions.